Ty Grennan. I'm the Senior Superintendent here at White Memorial Medical Center. The scope of the project, it's a 6-story cast-in-place concrete medical office building. The first 3 stories are parking, and the second 3 are core and shell for future tenant improvement build-out.
This is one of our many design-build projects that we have under construction currently. Our design partners on this project are Stephen Wynn and Associates out of Pasadena. Our collaboration with SWA has been instrumental to our success in this project. It's been a true collaboration, a true cradle-to-grave project for our client. Due to the nature of the delivery method here being design-build, we're able to solve problems in real time every day on this job.
All the comments I've heard from the management folks at the hospital has been extremely positive. And of course, the construction process as well has been very smooth. It's one of the few very smooth projects that we have been involved in, and it has been a very gratifying process so far.
Right now we have some minimal site work we're completing on our A permit. We're also forging into the new process for Cal Green commissioning. Nonetheless, we're moving forward rapidly, and that looks to finish on time. Many of the specific needs and requests of the client on this project were budgetary. We're in East LA. We're working in a very low-income neighborhood. The client has a conscious thought process at all times to provide value-based health care to the community. This truly is a functional building. It is aesthetically pleasing. However, we're not putting gold inlay in the ceiling. We're not putting terrazzo on the floor. Those were a lot of our clients' focused decisions that we truly do respect.
The building is a relatively simple building. It's a cast-in-place concrete building, but we did run into some hurdles with compaction, and we were not able to over-X and recompact the soil to meet the necessary compaction. So we introduced Rammed Aggregate Piers onto the building. This is the first project in LA City that has ever had Rammed Aggregate Piers introduced on it.
This process is drilling a hole in the ground and incorporating crushed aggregate and compacting it with a rammed bit that's attached to an excavator. These lifts come up in about 2-foot increments, and as they're compacted, the aggregate pushes itself into the walls of the drilled shaft. Kind of like a donut or a mushroom stacked on top of each other. Not only was it new to Los Angeles, but it was very new to Bernards. This is one of the first instances where we've used this technology on a building of this type, a large cast-in-place concrete structure. After we installed our engineered foundation system, the Rammed Aggregate Piers, we then placed the footings for the building, then the slab on grade, and then went vertical with our concrete installations, installing deck after deck after deck until we had topped out on the roof.
Once the 7th floor concrete deck was placed, we were able to get the large HVAC, plumbing, and electrical equipment up on the roof, and those trades went right into installation on all of their systems.
As many know, working in a dense urban environment creates significant challenges for delivery of materials. I mean, we're working on a 0-lot line project. Shutting down a street is a significant challenge for deliveries. We did have to, on this somewhat short building, a 6-story building, install a tower crane.
As with every project, we had our share of hurdles here. Our largest was probably the spatial constraints. We're nestled in between 2 existing buildings. We have 2 very active streets on the other sides of the site. And on one of those, along Cesar Chavez, all of the power distribution lines for the area are 11 feet off of the face of our building. So with the scaffold in place, this put us very close to what the maximum allowable distance is that OSHA will permit. And we even brought OSHA consultation out here to make sure that we were compliant. Everything checked out and we got through it okay, no incidents.
So of all the various types of projects that we Bernards do build, healthcare probably provides the greatest satisfaction because we know that the facilities that we're leaving behind are going to treat the community provide employment for doctors, nurses, and staff, and truly be a place that improves the human condition, in this case in the East Los Angeles area.
This will provide a tremendous amount of space for physicians and also some hospital services that we plan to develop that will really help our community. Diabetes is one of those, and probably wound care, other things like that. And it's a great location, right on the corner as you come off the freeway. So good visibility, good access. Come off the bus, the doctor's right there.
You know, having worked on this, it's always going to be a monument. Every time I drive by this building, well, I'll be saying to myself, that was another building that I worked on and it did something good for the community as well.